Alrighty, so I'm starting recording a little bit earlier than normal. I would normally like mix my resin first. I'm pouring in a different part of my house. So I'm gonna get some little edits on what I'm doing, and I will likely cut this piece out. So we are, let me take this jacket off because it's hot. We are pouring for the second time today, like the second time in an hour and a half. I just poured at like 5 o'clock, 4:30, 5 o'clock. This go round, I initially planned to pour 2 of these Lazy Susans, but then I decided that might be a little ambitious. Because as you can also see, I have on the table are 4 coasters that are going to go not with this Lazy Susan. It's actually going to go with an Africa tray, but I was going to pour them today while I was still waiting on the wood pieces to come in, and unbeknownst to me, they've been outside who knows how long. I peeked, but I guess I didn't peek far enough around the corner. So I don't know how long they were out there, but I hadn't had time to prime them or anything. So I will likely get started on that tomorrow after priming them. But one of the Lazy Susans I wanted to do in black and gold, which is the same colors as the tray set that I'm doing. So I figured it'd be a good time to get this done and this done. So while I'm mixing my resin, because I'm gonna do 3 parts, which is like, I don't know, 14 ounces. Hopefully that's enough. I just had a feeling I could probably use all of that on these coasters. They're fairly deep, but I'm gonna try not to pour them all. Maybe I'll do a top coat just so that I can get this. So this probably won't need a whole lot, but we'll see. So yeah, I'm gonna mix that. I don't really like to go higher than that because typically it heats up on me and goes awry. But I am using I'm gonna be using, of course, for my black, the alluminite black there. I hope it's in focus. Yes. I'm also going to be adding a little castin craft white. Can't go wrong with that. And for the gold, we're going to be using the Daniel Barisi metallic powder, the gold metallic powder. Now I had this out, which is what I used in the last pour that I did today. But the powder and this actually work the same as far as the effect. I only bought that permanent paint so that I can stop killing myself with the spray paint. Because sometimes with the spray paint, I like to like drizzle it over the resin without actually mixing it in. So I'm actually going to be mixing it in the resin, so the powder will work just fine. And I may also, I know I'm going to add some stones. So I'm going to add some stones, sorry. Had to go to my stone closet. Just gonna add little stones here. I think I'm just gonna do the clear. The clear is honestly like my all-time fave. I'm not gonna do the like acrylic crystals. You know, it might be a little too much. And for good measure, I'm gonna do some black. Probably gonna mix, and the black is like reflective, so it has those reflective pieces in there, and then this is just clear. I do have some quote unquote clear reflective, but it's not really. It has like a gold tint to it. And now I'm 100% rethinking that. I'm leaning towards some gold flakes, because I do need gold flakes for these. But they're actually going to come in the second pour, so I'll hold that to determine whether or not I'm going to do gold flakes. Alrighty, so I'm going to go ahead and mix the resin, and then I'll come back. Okie doke, she's back. And I'm already rethinking the stones. I don't know, it's just something about this being a lazy Susan and then having like stones all over it makes it not usable for me. And I want it to be usable. I really, really do. I don't know. We'll see where my mind, where we go, but let's go here. So we got the alluminite black, which really and truly it does not take a whole lot to get a solid black color, like literally a drop in this cup. And I'm trying to learn to be a good steward of my stuff, because I'm like squeezing for dear life often. Alrighty. Castin craft. I cut the top off of this so it comes out a lot freer than it used to. But this is one you really have to make sure that you mix up, and if you let it sit for any amount of time between pours, like pouring one cup or pouring one thing and pouring the other, then you have to stir it again, because the white will begin to kind of separate. And you'll see the like striations or whatever between the white and the resin. And then my gold, keeping it super simple over here. That really should be enough, but we'll see. I hope so. And I actually did that backwards. I didn't want that much white. I wanted this much white and that much gold, but here we are. So I think I got some clear over here. And let me put the top back on this, because my clumsy ass will have this shit all over the floor. And no one wants or needs that. So I think what I'm gonna do is do the Lazy Susan first, and then whatever I have left, I will divide and conquer in these. And trust, I have no idea on what I'm doing.
What we do here is go back. What we do here is go back.
I already have the gold around the edges, so I don't have to worry about the edges, but I do think that I'm going to take this last little bit of clear and pour that in the middle. These molds, we do not use our torch, at least not this torch. I am planning on ordering like a small kitchen torch, to be able to do like a quick pass or something on, but because sometimes my hand has black all over it. Sometimes you just don't want the heat done. Sometimes you just don't want it to move too much. So what I do know about this table that I'm on, or this area that I'm on, is not really level. It's not that level.
What we do here is go back.